Hi guys, I am doing part two of Slay the Princess. It's just picking up from where part one ended. So here we go. Ooh, bring the witch to her, an untrusting vessel.
You're on a path in the
Oh,
woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
okay.
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't,
Skip previously seen dialogue by hitting tab on your keyboard or R1 on your controller. If you don't, it'll be the end of the world. Your princess seems kind of bad. Can't someone else do this? Forget this. Get some sort of reward. Oh, okay. Thanks for telling me what to do.
don't mention it. It's all part of the job. You make your way up the short path to the cabin.
Or it doesn't list on the map. Okay. Proceed in the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Pristine blade.
The blade is your implement.
Oh!
You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Alright. You'll need it if you want to do this right. Okay. I didn't take it last time. Ooh, but I wanted to see what would happen if I didn't take. Okay, I might not take it again and let her gnaw her way out and see what happens. So enter the basement. I'm not taking the blade.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below.
It's all the same. Don't let it fool you. Okay. Yeah,
Good. You're still listening to reason. It would be better if you had a weapon, but you may still be able to do what needs to be done. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused.
Me
There's
too.
a lot riding on you here.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
Let's talk a bit first.
Okay.
First person. Okay, that was a pointless question. I was sent here to slay you. You're apparently supposed to end the world. What are you gonna do if I let you out? Keep her locked away. Okay, these are like kind of ending. I was sent here to slay you. Okay. I guess she said. But I don't think you're actually dangerous. But I don't think you're actually dangerous.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to
I
hurt
don't know why
anyone.
it
I
does
like the world, I think. I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here for so long.
That's... How long has she been locked away?
Did they tell you how I'm supposed to end the world?
Told enough. What are you going to do if I let you out of here?
The princess hesitates before responding. She doesn't know. She's been down here too long to have any idea of what she'd do in another life. She knows what she'd do. She's just searching for whatever answer she thinks you want to hear.
What I do doesn't really matter, right? At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. I don't trust that. And I don't think you do either, or you wouldn't have come down here to talk.
She has a point. We're talking like this for a reason.
So this shouldn't be about what I'd do if I got out of here, or me saying the right thing to convince you to save me. This is about how messed up this whole situation is. This is my life we're talking about. Do you really think I can even end the world? Why would I even want to? We both know that if there's people we can't trust in this situation, it's whoever locked me down here, and it's whoever sent you here. And those two groups are probably one and the same.
Don't let her turn the tables here. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch, no less.
I know I can skip the dialogue that I've seen in the last episode, but I don't really like to because I feel like I'm gonna miss context for something. I don't know. I maybe I'll start skipping it if it's getting really repetitive. But what's your name?
Oh,
She pauses, carefully formulating her words before she responds.
Eyelash eye.
you can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
Is Princess her name or her
Yeah.
title? What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess Princess?
So Princess is your name. I don't know anything about you. For all I know, you're locked down here for a reason. I think I said that last time. I'm the first person. Oh, I won't kill you, but I can't set you free. I'm gonna keep you. Trust you. I can't believe they've done this. I'm getting you out of here. Okay, I'll say that.
Only making this more difficult.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake. No, you're doing the right thing.
Thank you.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
No, I don't.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
I'm gonna check upstairs.
Okay.
Because I know the door's
I'll be
gonna
here.
shut.
Good luck.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here?
Hey, let me out of here. Try the door. I'll
You
just
try the door, but it's locked from the out.
Outside. Return.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
I don't want to.
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yeah.
There's a
little bit.
slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
Okay, so far this
If I
is
could
pretty
just
much
get out
all
of these
the
chains, I
same.
know we could
So
force our
this
way
is
out of here together.
So she's just gonna freaking chew her arm off.
She
Yep,
barely
okay.
hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf. As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs.
The pristine
You're
one.
not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
Let's save her this
Fine.
time.
Against your better judgment,
Gosh.
you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place. You cut into her flesh.
Hmm?
The blade is sharp,
Ugh.
and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls
Okay.
to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal. No,
I don't know how
she
you.
didn't.
I don't know how you'd actually cut through. It's not a serrated blade. Like maybe if you just like chopped it or something, you'd cut through the bone.
She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground.
Okay.
How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
'Tis only a flesh wound.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Yeah. Approach the locked
No.
door.
We won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No. I can't just let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
No. Maybe that's just back muscles. It's like super
Wait.
rigid.
This isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
What are you doing?
It's not me. Slay the princess. Oh, weird. They're all like grayed out. Okay. Warn her.
Stop that.
No.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
No, I don't think I will.
The
Resist.
blade. Move the blade. As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
Oh gosh. Okay.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead.
Oh no! I'm so sorry.
Uh-huh.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone.
She's stabbing with her left hand. Okay.
Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
I'm sorry.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
sorry.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does
Yeah,
she?
what the heck?
Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her knife work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
I'm so sorry.
Why did she
With
kill
one
me?
last thrust of the knife, your legs give
If
out
she
beneath
just
you.
took the blade,
You
she
collapse to
could've,
the
like,
floor,
not.
your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over. Everything goes dark. And you die.
The damsel.
You're on a path in the woods. And at the end of
Sorry.
that path
My phone.
is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Okay, we're gonna. Well,
You're here to slay
but we
her.
have a new voice, right?
If you do,
We don't. I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu. But I died. You're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks. Getting a terrible sense of deja vu.
a terrible sense of deja vu. No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here.
That was a quick denial.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did he? If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it.
Gosh.
Our
Alright.
beloved? Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess. Ah, so all of the cards are on the table.
Oh
Then
my
you should
gosh.
know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works. We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. It sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek.
That's true. I really don't want to listen to him. He's like the frickin'
What can I
senpai.
say?
Is that
A
what it
world
is?
without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
Gosh. White Knight. I'm sure this whole thing literally just happened.
We could go back and forth on this forever, and it won't get you any closer to doing your job and saving the world. So let's just agree to disagree.
I think he knows. I already asked the let's assume I'm telling the truth question. Proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. We already told you we're not playing along with your little game. It's your lies that can't be trusted. Her beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe in. I think
My
we've
lord.
already been over this. I'm pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice. I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed.
Oh my gosh. He's a r/nice guy.
Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet. Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
So the hero seems like distracted now with that stupid nice guy. That's not good. He's been on kind of my side, or like we've thought the same stuff.
The interior of
Whoa.
the cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine-threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
I'm so sorry. And these headphones, they're so like quiet. They are like muffling. They make me yawn.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
You didn't say anything about the mirror on
It's
the wall.
because there isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here. There's definitely a mirror.
Yes.
There isn't. I'm sure the princess would tell us there was a mirror if she were up here. In which case she'd be lying to you because, again, there isn't a mirror.
Why would you lie about that? What's the point? I want to look at myself. I want to see how handsome I am. It doesn't matter. Why would you lie about that?
Exactly. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror even do? That you waste time preening yourself instead of doing what needs to be done.
Ah, I get it. I'm a bird. Last time I just walked up to it and it disappeared. So take the blade this
You
time.
take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. I suppose if we're to play the role of dashing knight, we need an equally dashing sword. That way she'll know we can defend her from her enemies. Hopefully it doesn't put her on edge, and hopefully it doesn't get turned on us. Again, there's no use arguing over motivations right now. It's good that you took the blade. You'll need it to do your job.
Maybe I shouldn't have taken the blade. Ooh, what if I approach it with the blade?
You walk up to the wall next to the
Oh.
basement door.
This looks weird. Weird.
It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny.
Oh, okay. I
You
guess.
reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But it was there a second ago, and now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place, and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
Oh my gosh.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight. But it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I can hear wedding bells already. I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning.
Yes, agreed.
Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall. My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment. You know she can't hear you, right? She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit. Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Oh, so she, well, I guess she remembered me last time, but like, she knew, well, I guess she wasn't sure, but like, she thought I'd come back.
Did you hear
But
that?
she escaped. She was
said
free.
We're dashing. And she called us a hero.
Gosh.
Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it? Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before. That's right, villain. And you killed us. Well, she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
Maybe. I don't know.
And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time. We damned a whole world. But everything reset. Nothing resets, you're just somewhere else. And you can't keep hopping between worlds forever. Especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you. This is horrible. Horrible for you, maybe. But we've been given another opportunity to sweep her off her feet and treat her like the lady she is.
Oh my gosh. Can I just take the... just stab myself
now,
with
hold
it?
on.
Good
If she
lord.
actually ended a
End
world,
this
are you
voice.
sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her? We never saw a world end, and now I'm even more certain that we must chase our heroic and romantic destiny than I've ever been. I shan't let anyone convince us otherwise. Are you listening to him? He's lost it. Don't let him distract you. Just do your job.
You killed me last time and it hurt a lot. Why did you do that? Yeah.
I'm sorry. Didn't you want me to?
Did we?
No?
We warned her of the cruel forces seizing our body. That's practically telling her to kill us. She is our beloved, and she made the choice to free us of our misery, to show us mercy and make the best decision for everyone. She made the best decision for her. Don't be so quick to assign kindness. You're just opening yourself up to manipulation.
What happened after I died? Interesting.
You died, and now we're talking.
Interesting. before we started talking. The world ends. Did you end the world?
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
Isn't that just like our darling princess? She wants to make us happy. My heart melts further with every word that passes
Gosh.
through her beautiful lips. Are you listening to her? That's a confession.
No, I don't want the world to end. I have no feelings one way or the other about the world ending. Honestly, the world sucks. People are a plague, and I hope you brought a slow and painful ruin to them. I have no feelings one way or the other.
At least you're being honest. I can't believe that the fate of the entire world has been left in the hands of a nihilist. The princess shifts in uncomfortable confusion.
Me too. I don't care.
Interesting.
She wasn't confused for long. If she doesn't care, then clearly she didn't end the world. It would take a great desire for evil to do something so inconceivable, and our dearest has not an ounce of cruelty within her. All is well, and it's high time we rescued our beloved.
Do I have to cut you out again? I really didn't care for that last time.
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done. What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains. Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird?
No, it's fair.
She didn't care last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel. No,
Lord.
you're right. It's extremely bizarre behaviour and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So go ahead and slay her.
Oh gosh. So I'm worried if I slay her. If I slay her, it's gonna end up like again. We're gonna end up like with the witch ending or whatever. I guess we can try and rescue. No, I don't want to apologize.
No.
Just rescue.
I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, you'll... Yes.
Oh, shoot.
Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
Oh gosh.
You wouldn't. I would.
I think
I'd
you
listen
would.
to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her? You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed. I can't believe it. But I guess I have to. I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
So like the smitten is like able to control like the narrator now.
I'm free. And you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh. Are you sure you want to do this? Just one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade is buried in her back, and everyone out there is saved. Is that
Now
a
we're
threat?
kind of committed.
You know what we'll do if you try it. You're going to regret this.
What do we do now?
What do you want?
Let
to
me
do?
guess. End the world? Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before. I mean, you sort of did last time, but this is different.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world? You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
Maybe, I don't know.
I think I want to leave. And I think...
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection, and then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
I want you to tell me what you want. There must be something you want. If you want to end the world, I want to just leave. We can figure out the rest later. If you want to leave, then let's leave. Something isn't right here. I'm sorry. I want you to tell me what you want.
I just want to make you happy.
Oh, gosh.
She can't just want to make us happy. It makes sense to me. That's all I want for her, so of course she'd want the same for us.
Music's getting weird. Must be something you want.
I just want to make you happy.
Is she broken? What's going on? What's going on is she's lying to you, only she isn't a good liar. Are you starting to trust me now?
What would make you
I
happy?
just want to make you happy.
Oh, gosh.
This isn't right. I don't know what's going on, but this isn't right. I fail to see the problem here. She's just sweet on us. You don't have to act like it's a big deal.
You have to want something more than just... She's like getting undrawn. But you need your own thing. You just met me. You can't base your entire happiness around me. I want you to make me unhappy. That seems like a bad idea, but that would be hilarious. You have to want something more than just making me happy.
Okay, I'll find something else to want if that makes you happy.
Is it just me, or does it feel like we're alone right now?
It's all she
Like we're the
wants.
only ones here?
Oh. Oh. Oh, whoa, that was an ending? Interesting. Okay. It's time for you to leave. Memory
No.
returns.
She was our perfect match. She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
Of course you're scared. This is the end for you, but it's not the end for me. It's going to be okay. Just trust me. We've been here before, and you always...
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. Yes, I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt, right?
We're birds. We preen. It's not the end. Whatever's going on, whatever's on the other side is going to be nice. It's the end for you, but not for me. I'll see you on the other side. It's going to be okay. It's not the end. Whatever's on the other side is going to be nice. I'll see you on the other side. It's going to be okay.
If you say so. We'll trust you. She'll be there waiting for us. I just know it.
Maybe. You approach the mirror, gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. Float. Grown. Ew. Like, losing. Grown. Do I have wings? I didn't see that, but it looked like I had maybe wings or something. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
Flickering lights and empty
Looks
cityscapes become
so dumb.
pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
What does it feel like to change? When this is all done, do you know what you want to do? You know, at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill you. When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before? You have been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Thank you. You have been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Why? What do you want me to bring you next time? Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is soft and delicate. You molded her to love you, and she'll make for a gentle heart.
Okay.
Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose.
When this is all done, do you know what you want to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was.
Okay.
I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed,
Okay.
but in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
What does it feel like to change like this? When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before?
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
Okay. Been kinder to me than... Has she? I guess. Been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Why?
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
I don't want to hurt you. But the more times I go back, the worse I fear things will be.
The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but they are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them you are a gate to something more, and you are something more than that, too. But they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me. The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
Alright. What do you want me to bring next time? How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond.
Okay.
My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective.
Okay.
You will have your rest in due time, and I am sorry for the burdens I place on you.
Destroy my body. Was that an option last time? Attack the entity or destroy my body? What does it feel like to change like this?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
This is totally unrelated, but her voice sounds like the character from Mist Uru who leaves you the voice recordings in her home. She's like a Denis, maybe. I don't remember her name, but her voice kind of sounds like that. Alright, I'm ready to go back.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Okay. Alright, well, I think that's a good place to end this one here again, so I will talk to you guys later. Let me know how it's going, if you like this or not. I have no idea if it's any good. I know my audio quality is really bad. I've got a microphone on the way, but it's just going to take a little while. So, anyways, thanks for watching. Bye.